Hi everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Anna. Today, I have a new story for you. This story is easy. The words are simple. The sentences are short. This story is good for beginners. You don't need to know every word. Just listen and try to follow the story. The story is called The New Café. Let's start. Lily lived in a small town. She lived in a small house on Green Street. Lily worked from home. She was a writer. She wrote articles for a website. Her job was quiet, and sometimes it was a little lonely, because she worked alone all day. Every morning, Lily woke up at 7 o'clock. She made coffee. She ate breakfast. Then, she walked her dog. Her dog's name was Max. Max was a big, brown dog. Max loved walks. Every morning, Lily and Max walked to the park. The park was near Lily's house. It took 10 minutes to walk there. On the way to the park, Lily walked past an old shop. The shop was empty. Nobody worked there. The windows were dirty. The door was old. For 2 years, the shop was empty. Nobody used it. Lily always looked at the empty shop and thought, what a shame. This street needs something nice. One morning, Lily walked past the shop, like always. But this morning was different. The shop was not empty. There were people inside. There was new paint on the walls. There were new tables. There were new chairs. Lily stopped. She looked through the window. Look, Max, Lily said. Something is happening here. Max looked at the shop too. He didn't understand, but he liked to stop and look at things with Lily. A woman came out of the shop. She was young, maybe 30 years old. She had short hair and a big smile. She wore a blue apron. Hello, the woman said. Do you like the shop? Oh, hi, Lily said. Yes, it looks nice. What is it going to be? It's going to be a cafe, the woman said. My name is Emma. I'm opening a new cafe here next week. I moved here 2 months ago. I looked for a good place for a long time, and this shop was perfect. That's wonderful, Lily said. This town needs a good cafe. My name is Lily. And this is Max. Emma smiled at the dog. Hi, Max, she said. Max wagged his tail. Are dogs allowed in the cafe? Lily asked. Of course. Emma said. Everyone is welcome. Dogs too. Lily was happy. She said goodbye to Emma and walked to the park with Max. She thought about the new cafe all morning. 1 week later, the cafe opened. It had a new sign above the door. The sign said Emma's Cafe in yellow letters. There were flowers outside the door. Lily walked past the cafe that morning, like always. But this time, she stopped and went inside. Inside, the cafe was warm and cozy. There were small wooden tables. There were soft chairs. There was music playing quietly. The cafe smelled like coffee and fresh bread. Only 2 other people sat inside, both reading newspapers quietly. Lily. You came. Emma said from behind the counter. Of course, Lily said. I wanted to see the new cafe. Sit down, Emma said. What would you like? A coffee, please. And maybe some cake, if you have it, Lily said. I have chocolate cake and apple cake today, Emma said. Apple cake, please, Lily said. Lily sat down at a table near the window. Max lay down under the table. Emma brought Lily a coffee and a piece of apple cake. The cake was delicious. The coffee was hot and strong. This is really good, Lily said. Thank you, Emma said, smiling. I made the cake this morning. From that day, Lily went to the cafe every morning. She walked Max to the park first, and then she stopped at Emma's cafe on the way home. She always ordered coffee. Sometimes she ordered cake too. She always talked to Emma for a few minutes. But in the first few weeks, not many people came to the cafe. Some mornings, Lily was the only customer. Emma tried to stay happy, but Lily could see she was worried. Is everything okay? Lily asked one morning. It's a little hard, Emma admitted. I need more customers. I spent all my money to open this cafe. If it doesn't get busier soon, I might have to close it. Lily felt sad for her new friend. Don't worry, she said. I'll help. This cafe is too good to close. That afternoon, Lily wrote a short article about the cafe for the local website. She wrote about the friendly owner, the delicious cake, and the cozy tables. She put a nice photo of the cafe too. Many people in the town read Lily's articles, so many people saw the story about Emma's cafe. The next morning, 3 new people came into the cafe. They said they read about it online. The morning after that, 5 more people came. Slowly, more and more people started to visit. Emma was so happy, she gave Lily a free coffee every day for a whole week, even though Lily said it wasn't necessary. You saved my cafe, Emma said. You made a wonderful cafe, Lily said. I just told people about it. Lily and Emma became close friends. They talked about many things. They talked about the town. They talked about their families. They talked about books and music. Emma told Lily that she moved to the town from a big city. She wanted a quiet life. She always wanted her own cafe. It was my dream, Emma said one morning. I worked in an office for 10 years. I didn't like it. I always wanted to make food and coffee for people. Now, my dream is real, thanks to you too. I'm happy for you, Lily said. And I'm happy for me too. Now I have a nice place to go every morning, instead of working alone at home all day. One morning, Lily saw an old man near the cafe. He was sitting alone on a bench outside. He looked sad. Lily didn't know him. She had never seen him before. Good morning, Lily said to the old man. Good morning, he said quietly. Are you okay? Lily asked. Yes, the old man said. I'm just tired. My name is Tom. I live near here, on Oak Street. I'm Lily, she said. This is my dog, Max. Tom smiled a little at Max's nice dog, he said. Would you like to come inside the cafe? Lily asked. The coffee is very good. Tom looked at the cafe. He looked unsure. I don't know, he said. I don't go out much these days. Come on, Lily said kindly. I'll introduce you to Emma. It will be nice. Tom stood up slowly. He walked into the cafe with Lily and Max. Emma saw them and smiled. Hello, Emma said. Welcome. This is Tom, Lily said. He lives near here. Nice to meet you, Tom, Emma said. Please, sit down. What would you like? Tom sat down at a table. Just a coffee, please. Thank you, he said. Emma brought Tom a coffee. Tom drank it slowly. He didn't say much, but he stayed for almost an hour. When he left, he said, "Thank you. This was nice. I haven't talked to anyone in a long time." Come back tomorrow, Lily said. I'm usually here in the morning. Maybe I will, Tom said, and he walked home slowly. The next morning, Lily walked to the cafe with Max, like always. She saw Tom sitting outside again. This time, he didn't wait for Lily to ask him. He walked into the cafe by himself. Good morning, Tom said to Emma. Good morning, Tom. Emma said happily. The usual coffee? Yes, please, Tom said, and he smiled. Lily was happy to see this. She sat down next to Tom. How are you today? She asked. Better, Tom said. My wife died last year. Since then, I don't go out much. I stay home alone. It's very quiet at home. I'm so sorry, Lily said softly. Thank you, Tom said. But today, I feel a little better. This cafe is nice. And you are all very kind. After that day, Tom came to the cafe every morning. He sat at the same table. He drank the same coffee. He talked to Lily and Emma. Slowly, he started to smile more. He started to talk more too. He told Lily and Emma stories about his life, about his wife, about his work many years ago. He used to be a teacher, he told them, and he taught mathematics for almost 30 years. Other people in the cafe started to talk to Tom too. A young man named David often sat near Tom. David worked from home, and he liked to work at the cafe sometimes, with a coffee and his laptop. David and Tom started talking about football. They both liked the same team. Soon, they talked every morning about the football games from the weekend. A mother named Sarah often came to the cafe with her small daughter, Ella. Ella was 4 years old. She liked to draw pictures at the table. One morning, Ella showed her drawing to Tom. Look, Ella said. I drew a dog. That's a very good dog, Tom said kindly. Is it like Max? Yes. Ella said, happy that Tom understood. Tom started to help Sarah sometimes too. When Sarah needed to answer a phone call, Tom watched Ella for a few minutes, helping her with her drawings or telling her small stories. Sarah was thankful. You're very good with children, she told Tom one day. I always wanted grandchildren, Tom said quietly. My wife and I never had children of our own. But I always liked teaching young people. Ella reminds me of that. Slowly, the cafe became more than just a cafe. It became a place where people met. It became a place where people talked. It became a place where people made new friends. Lily, Emma, Tom, David, Sarah, and little Ella all knew each other now. Every morning, they saw each other at the cafe. Even Max had a friend now, a small white dog named Biscuit that belonged to another regular customer, and the two dogs played happily outside the cafe while their owners talked inside. One day, Emma had an idea. She talked to Lily about it. "I want to do something for the town," Emma said. "Maybe a small event. Something fun for everyone." "What kind of event?" Lily asked. "Maybe a summer party," Emma said. "Outside the cafe. With food, and music, and games for the children. We could invite everyone in the town." "That's a wonderful idea," Lily said. "I can help you." "Me too," said Tom, who was listening from his table. "I can help too. I have a lot of free time now." "And I can bring my laptop and make a poster," David said. "I know how to make nice posters." "I can help with the games for the children," Sarah said. "Ella will love that." Everyone in the cafe wanted to help. They started planning the summer party together. They met at the cafe every morning to talk about the plans. Emma decided to make food for everyone. Tom offered to bring tables and chairs from his garden. David made colorful posters and put them around the town. Sarah planned games for the children, like a treasure hunt and a drawing competition. Lily helped with everything. She talked to other shops in the town. The bakery agreed to bring bread. The flower shop agreed to bring flowers for the tables. Even the old man who owned the bookshop agreed to bring some old books for a small book sale. 1 week before the party, the weather forecast said it might rain on the day of the party. Everyone was worried. "What do we do if it rains?" Sarah asked. "Don't worry," Tom said. "I have a big tent in my garage, from years ago. We can use it if it rains." "That's perfect," Emma said, relieved. "Thank you, Tom." The night before the party, Lily couldn't sleep well. She was excited, but also a little nervous. What if nobody came? What if the weather was bad? She got up early the next morning and looked out the window. The sky was blue. There were no clouds. It was going to be a beautiful, sunny day. 2 weeks later, the day of the summer party arrived. It was a warm, sunny day, just as Lily had hoped. In the morning, everyone worked together outside the cafe. They put up tables. They put up chairs. They put up colorful decorations. David's posters were everywhere in the town, so many people knew about the party. At 3 o'clock, the party started. At first, only a few people came. But slowly, more and more people arrived. Families came with their children. Older people came too, some of them alone, like Tom used to be. Young people came after work. Soon, the street outside the cafe was full of people, talking, laughing, and eating. Emma made coffee and cold drinks for everyone. There was cake, bread, and fruit on the tables. Children played games with Sarah. Ella won the drawing competition, and she was very proud. David helped an old woman find a good book at the book sale. Tom talked with many people, telling stories and laughing. He looked happier than Lily had ever seen him. Lily walked around with Max, talking to her neighbors. Many people she had never met before said hello to her. The little street felt full of life. Music played softly from a small speaker near the cafe door. The sun was warm, and everyone seemed happy. Late in the afternoon, Emma stood outside her cafe and looked at everyone. Lily walked over to her. "Look at this," Emma said, smiling. "So many people. I never expected this many people to come. A few months ago, I was worried I might have to close the cafe. Now, look at this street." "You made something really special, Emma," Lily said. "Not just a cafe. A place for the whole town." "We made it together," Emma said. "You, Tom, David, Sarah, everyone. I couldn't have done this alone." Tom walked over to them, holding a cup of coffee. "This is the best day I've had in a long time," he said. "Thank you both. Thank you for the coffee, and thank you for the friendship." "Thank you for coming to the cafe that first day," Lily said. "You made our mornings better too." The three of them stood together, watching the party. Children laughed near the treasure hunt. David and Sarah talked near the food table. Max and Biscuit slept happily under a table, tired from playing all afternoon. The summer party became a yearly event in the small town. That autumn, the group at the cafe decided to organize a smaller event too, a little market for homemade gifts before the winter holidays. Tom brought old books to sell. David made small wooden decorations. Sarah and Ella made cards together. Even people who Lily had never met came to buy something and stayed to talk over a coffee. Every summer after that first party, Emma's cafe organized a bigger party in the street. Every year, more people came. The little cafe on Green Street was not just a cafe anymore. It was the heart of the whole town. And Lily still walked to the cafe every morning with Max. She still ordered a coffee. Sometimes cake too. And every morning, she saw her friends, Emma, Tom, David, Sarah, and little Ella, all together in the same warm, cozy cafe that used to be an empty shop. And that's the end of today's story, The New Cafe. I hope you liked it. This is a simple story, but I think it's a nice one. It shows that small things, like a coffee shop, can bring people together. Before you go, think about this: is there a cafe, or a park, or a place near your home where you often see the same people? Do you know their names? Maybe today, you can say hello to someone new. Thank you for listening today. This has been Anna, and this is the podcast. See you in the next episode. Take care, and keep practicing your English.